Hello, my name is Padmavati and I will be presenting on the topic of embedded systems in the smart grid for my literature survey. In this presentation, we will try to understand the need for a smarter version of the century-old grid system. This has us closing in on the concept of smart grids, where we understand how it is able to overcome the deficiencies in the traditional grid. The smart grid relies heavily on the Internet of Energy technology in its realization. We will see how cyber physical systems and embedded systems together help smarten the grid. We will begin by covering the smart grid architecture before exploring the various cyber physical systems in the grid. We will then cover the security aspects of the grid and the research challenges for smart devices within the smart grids. Century-old grid systems suffer several deficiencies in the 21st century. For one, they have been designed to cater to the needs of the previous century where people needed power to simply light a few lamps. Therefore, centralized generation was sufficient and the energy was unidirectional. The current grid system suffers from power outages whenever there is a natural disaster. Restoring power would need to be done manually. Most of the power is lost in transmission, and the very sources of energy, such as coal and natural gas, are the major contributors of the climate change. The grid endpoints are unintelligent and are unable to sense the status of the grid. It is also hard to provide power from renewable energy sources. These shortcomings have led to the development of the concept of the smart grid. Smart grids, by definition, refers to the class of technology that people are using to bring electricity delivery systems into the 21st century using computer-based remote control and automation. The smart grid has been proposed to overcome the shortcomings of the traditional power grid system. The smart grid, unlike the former grid, uses a distributed topology and has an overlay bidirectional communication layer. The key challenge lies in its interoperability, whose concept revolves around the fact that all the sources of energy and its cyber physical systems are interconnected. This offers self-healing capability, losses of energy minimizes, and is able to integrate efficiently with all the other renewable sources of energy. Real-time monitoring of the grid is now made possible mainly through the concept of Internet of Energy. Cyber physical systems optimize the distributed control over the traditional electric grid within the Internet of Energy by merging of computation, networking, and physical processes as an additional layer to the traditional grid. Embedded systems tailored to meet these requirements monitor and control these physical processes and intelligently adapt themselves over a period of time using several algorithms to manage energy more efficiently. Embedded processors typically perform multiple functions such as security encryption, signal processing, power flow calculations, which are crucial for data analysis and proper data transmission and generation of accurate feedback. The concept of Internet of Things, with its characteristics of comprehensive sense, reliable transmission, and intelligent processing, addresses the concerns of compatibility of devices by the consumer end with the smart grid infrastructure. Smart homes incorporate embedded systems such as advanced metering systems, thermostats, intelligent energy networks, smart meters, and smart appliances, along with wireless sensor networks in its environment. According to the Energy Independence and Security Act of 2007, the National Institute of Standards and Technology has been given the primary responsibility to coordinate development of a framework that includes protocols and model standards of information management to achieve the interoperability of smart grid devices and systems. The new version 3 framework, published by NIST in 2014, has new features which include the deployment of synchrophasers. There are about 74 standards and protocols on the overall, and the reference architecture model reflects on the growing importance of the distributed energy resources. Smart grid framework depicts the communication interactions between 7 domains, that is, the generation, transmission, distribution, market, operations, service providers, and customers. The electrical flow is seen to be between the generation, transmission, distribution, and customer. The information flow can be essentially observed to be a mesh topology. The architecture of the smart grid is built across 3 different layers. These abstraction layers are conceptual, logical, and physical. The distributed energy resources are directly controlled by the consumer by operations for safety and contracted dispatch, or by the service providers via the market. The smart grid communication architecture is a well-structured communication architecture using a 4-tiered topology of the network. The functional components are substation wide area network, substation local area network, enterprise local area network, distribution automation wide area network, AMI wide area network, AMI neighborhood area network, and home area network. Implementation of the smart grid requires installation of smart devices with the capability of handling and processing data and communicating across various parts of the grid. We will now see the various cyber physical systems incorporated into the smart grid. The data concentrator performs operations of billing, troubleshooting, and analyzing of data. The data concentrators often network with utility meters and central utility servers. They enable communication between the meters and the utility servers by storing a data within a local network. Power line communications are used within the AMI and HMI. They increase the throughput and reliability of the data from the metering systems. They perform wideband orthogonal frequency division multiplexing and are mainly beneficial in noisy environments such as electric grids. They are suitable for driving high current and low impedance lines. Synchro phasers typically monitor critical operational parameters such as instantaneous three-phase voltages and currents, frequency, and rate of change of frequency. It is essentially a dedicated device, meter, or any measuring device that can accept a global time reference and properly timestamp power system measurements. The sampling of these parameters takes place about 20 or more times per electrical cycle. The conversion of parameters into phasor values takes place at about 30 values per second. They add a timestamp in a specified IEEE format to these phasor values, thereby turning them into synchrophasors. This enables the energy management system to self-heal. The major subsystems of the synchrophasors are GPS satellite synchronized clocks, phasor measurement units, phasor data concentrators, communication equipment, and visualization software. The other smart devices include the AMI concentrators, the network interface conversion, substation routers, gateways, and controllers, the substation Ethernet switches, and the wide area network backbone network devices, which include the network on chips. The generalized grid routers, communication nodes, platforms, gateways, and bridges are also routers that are included in the smart grid network. Smart electricity meters are used from the consumer end. They perform energy and electricity metering. They transfer key metering data to the local data concentrator using the PLC or wireless communication. If they use PLC, they use wired communication, and the wireless communication mainly involves low power RF communication. Smart flow meters are used to measure the flow of fluids such as gas and water. They're mainly battery based, low power, microcontroller based devices that log flow in real time. Smart energy gateways connect smart energy devices from the home area network to an energy service provider through the broadband. It connects, controls, and collects data from several smart energy devices. The smart meter information is readily available to every energy management application. It is deployed as a standalone HAN for areas without the AMI and later integrates with it. The security for the cyber physical devices is a major concern for the smart grid reliability. The smart grid relies on the concept of interoperability, which is mainly the enablement of all required devices, technologies, applications, and agents, including the energy producers, consumers, and operators, to interact with the smart grid network. The interoperability increases vulnerability. Vulnerability is maximum when the utilities try to migrate to the smart grid. The security concerns and threats involve securing access, identity, and data privacy for smart grid information over the network, the support for the network reliability and grid communications, well established threat defense mechanism system for denial of service attacks, reducing system vulnerabilities to physical or cyber attacks. Adversary scope of influence is designed to limit to affecting only the monthly bill associated with the meter. The metering device must basically be designed for self-protection from hacking, and the data packets must not be sent to arbitrary components such as the IED or distributed control processors in a substation, and the control over the AMI network. The AMI must mainly remain isolated from every other part of the smart grid. The research challenges in the area of smart grids include flexible AC transmission devices or FACS, phasor measurement units PMUs, data fusion, analysis for real-time dynamics monitoring, prediction and system control, tight coupling between the cyber systems and components of the physical systems, hybrid digital analog systems, complex emergent systems, advanced software systems for large scale, time varying, geographically located systems, optimization of multi scale stochastic dynamic systems, and distributed control. With the emergence of the embedded cloud, with the vision of all embedded systems being interconnected to the cloud platform, this paper brings across the same idea. The paper introduces an approach for the smart grid virtualization at the device, substation, and the inter-substation levels. Research challenges include quantifying the static and dynamic requirements on the cloud, creating a simulation and an experimentation platform to test the dynamic nature and still be able to prove its scalability. Optimizing the smart grid and cloud resource placement has been indicated to be an interesting research problem. Smart grids have been radically evolving from a closed system to a highly interactive, distributed, interconnected environment. The Internet of Energy technology enables the smart grid by weaving cyber physical systems to aid the communication and physical layers together. This paper has explored the general architecture of the smart grid, the communication architecture, before delving into the various embedded systems that pervade the smart grid by the supply and the demand side. The key security concerns have been elaborated upon. Finally, the paper has illustrated several open challenges in the smart grid and has briefly discussed the virtual smart grid control framework and its research opportunities.